I don't know if I could give it a rating out of 10, but would I say it's given the fact that it's on pace to be the biggest concert in the world? I get it. I will say, not the best concert I've been to. Be honest. Just being honest. And it's not being biased. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I actually think the Mr. Morale concert is better. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think there's so much hype behind Dot right now. It makes sense why, this is a stadium tour. I can't comment too much on SZA and her performance and all that type of stuff. Because half the songs she performed, I've never heard in my life. You know what I mean? There's never been a time to be let's play SZA. I know 2 songs. Well, maybe 3. Be I think Travis Scott's on that. And then the Snooze song, When I'm With You. Yeah, that song. And I think I may know another song. But anyway, Broken Clock or something. Anyway, pretty good concert, though. Pretty good concert. I'm ranking the Weeknd concert over that, though. The Weeknd concert. But do I like the Weeknd's music? Yeah, I do like the Weeknd's music more. The Weeknd and Cardi concert, I'm going them. Now, granted, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is why I say I don't take my personal feelings into it. And this is why, even when people be like, yo, Ak, you fuck with Drake, you shouldn't go. My nigga, at the end of the day, I've made my qualms not being no nigga friend. I made my qualms in this industry by getting to the place I've been by covering hip-hop. So, nigga, I ain't going to cap with you, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Nigga, if Meek Mill had the biggest tour and me and him ain't really, not saying we beefing or nothing like that right now, but, if we didn't see eye to eye, nigga, some way, somehow, I'm going to have to speak on it. I got to give my opinion about it. And I can't do it if I don't somehow experience it. So, at the end of the day, what I was proud about is that hip-hop looked good in a stadium. And I made the challenge earlier, man. I think all these rappers should start. There's a few rappers that could do it. Man, I want to see Drake do some stadium shit. Travis kind of does it already. Weeknd's been doing it, but Weeknd's more pop. I could see Cardi got that taste for it. Pause. I just talked to Cardi. But don't laugh at my man Cardi. Don't talk about my man Cardi like that. But yeah, watching hip hop in a stadium, it was dope. The majority of people who I seen show up the demographic, and this is a thing that people have to understand, because this is true about every concert. There won't ever be no stadium tour. Have I ever seen Actually, I did. I seen a stadium. I seen Burna Boy's concert. That shit was, nigga, all I smelled was jollof rice. Yeah. Burna Boy was the only, that nigga had City Field locked, and it was all Africans. I've never seen such a thing. When I go to Drake concerts, most white people. That's a fact. Drake concerts, mostly white people, mostly white kids. You'll see fathers and mothers bringing their son, because little Timmy wants to go turn up to Drake, or even Travis. I went to Travis shit too. Yeah. Which, by the way, that's no problem. So even, that's another thing too. Kendrick concert, this concert was a bunch of little girls. I know people think this is a pro-black militant shit. It's a bunch of little women, little girls. Or sometimes little boys that came with their, you could tell parents were bringing their kids. And who knows, they might have fucked with a song from TikTok, or who knows why they're there. But there's a misnomer and a misrepresentative of an idea that hip-hop is super pro-black, or hell fucking no. And by the way, shout out to Mustard, because I showed up that early. I seen his opening stuff. Yo, the nigga was playing Katy Perry and all that shit. But what's that name of that song? And a Jay-Z song was on. Nigga, they went crazy. Nigga, they went crazy to that like it was not like us, nigga. And a Jay-Z song was on. Come on. Hey, yo, yes, but at the end of the day, if you love hip-hop, you want hip-hop to be the biggest genre. You need that. You need those people who maybe they only 3 or 4 or maybe 5 Kendrick, and maybe 3 or 4 or 5 SZA songs. But that's what they're playing on TikTok, and they want to come see the show. Who gives a fuck? So anyway, I only say that to say, yeah, the demographics in there was what I would expect any. I've never been to a Beyonce show though. Burna Boy is the only stadium show I've seen. Him and Vybz Kartel. Well, that Vybz Kartel was arena, but still, you got to imagine that's straight Jamaicans and thugs in there. But most arena shows is white people and kids. and parents bringing kids. You get what I'm saying? For sure. But anyway, let me look. What's going on in the chat? Oh, I gotta open. Let me open King Akademiks real quick. Yeah, I wish I could stream in there. I couldn't stream in there. We vlogged. We definitely vlogged. Somebody said, so the concert was mid. I wouldn't say the concert's mid. So, all right. So, okay. Let me clarify that. The concert is a mid. I think it's a really good performance. I keep telling you, Kendrick's one of the better performers in hip hop. Actually, one of the best. I give it up to him. I think I'm about to sound gay. His breath control. He raps every line. Okay, that do sound gay, right? He raps every line. He's a really good performer that he doesn't need a backing track. Bro, he's really into it. He's a really good performer. The show itself is a pretty good show. My overall opinion about the show is tainted, and that's why I said it might be because of, I'm in a suite. I'm watching hot and cold, fans. I could tell, some of these little white girls, they some songs they really knew, and some songs they were like, what is this? And that, I guess that was odd, because I'm used to seeing people knowing everything. Nigga, at the Weeknd concert, I was the nigga, and I'm the only one who's saying, yo, does anybody know this? Or no, I didn't say did anybody know. I said, what's the name of the song? And I love the Weeknd, but Weeknd got some pop songs I don't know. But everybody was in the Weeknd concert singing every fucking word. 100%. Every word. They'll start singing a song by they hear the first drum hit. I'm like, what the fuck? How do y'all know this shit? So I guess that's the only thing I took away from it. And it's not a negative, because I do think that both of them are expanding their fan base and they're cross-referencing their fan base. I could tell there were some women up in that bitch that they only love SZA. And they didn't, they knew the big Kendrick songs, but they didn't know every big Kendrick songs. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, I got a halter top on. Man, stop playing with me, gang. Oh, my stomach showing pause, man. Stop, leave me alone. I'm losing weight, gang. Yeah. But yeah. Other than that, let me see. Anything else to talk about? I missed half of the trial. I'll be back we'll be back on stream in the morning. So don't you worry. That shit was crazy. Somebody says, oh my God. Somebody said, do you think that Kendrick will be able to maintain these numbers moving forward without the Drake beef crush for his next album? That's very interesting. What I believe is going to happen here is that, I think Dot has to convert these into true fans. I don't think they're true fans. I'm going to be honest with you. I think there are people who realize Dot is the wave. It's like having a hit song. You ever seen, I'm not calling him a one-hit wonder, but you see the nigga with the wave and everybody's adopting to it, but or maybe they're new fans and maybe they're gonna listen to everything else. I could be wrong, right? But I distinctly saw people who only got on the bandwagon after a certain time. I think that's why it was hot and cold. Certain songs they were like, I don't know about this one. As opposed to, I think when you have that core audience that's there, they're bumping and just wilding to every song. So, again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I went to one show. I'm in the suite, but I think I have a good perspective of everything. Yeah. Somebody said, why the camera moved? What the hell? Somebody said, Detroit strip club tonight. What strip club should we go to, man? Tracy says, you're in a suite. We have videos of fans turning up, rapping, singing everything word for word. See, that's another thing. Anytime people tell y'all shit like this, y'all get upset at them. So there's probably a million videos of people turning up. Y'all saw me like vibing out to songs tonight. That's not what I'm saying to y'all. It's like when Kai said it about the Super Bowl, like, oh no, there was some like dull moments. Y'all were like, what? You're hating. That's my, and by the way, this is the only reason I say K-Boss, because y'all don't like any opinion that doesn't call this man Jesus. What I'm literally telling you is that his performance is dope, but watching the crowd and for their reaction, look at how I videoed everything. I showed the crowd mostly before I showed him, because I needed to see. It ain't about how I respond to him, it's about how they respond to him. There's sometimes they were just kind of like standing there like, okay, and then other times they were absolutely lit. That's what I'm saying. Niggas probably recorded the times they were absolute. Like, nobody wants to record when they're not lit. The fuck? Yeah, and I don't think this should be a Drake versus Kendrick thing. Again, I've challenged Drake to do a stadium tour. I know how his arena tour looked. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to compare arena tour to arena tour, I think Dot's arena tour was really good. I mean, I like Drake's a little bit better, but I'm biased because I know every song. So when everybody's singing, we all got our hand around each other like we're the world. I'm singing every song. I got my eyes on you. I must be too confident. Yeah, all of that. So anyway, so I said, notice I pointed this earlier. Y'all say I was lying. Now you doing it in real time, chat. Oh, see? They're acting like I'm lying about the crowd. Joshua Wade, thank you for the 10 though. He says, yo, act. Shout out my girl, Cynthia Crawford, for me. Bro, why did you say your girl's name on here? Niggas about to Google her. Try to bag her. Yo, like, this is the chat. Like, what do you think this is? Like, it's all good. Go to Ace of Spades on 8 Mile. I heard a rapper got shot over there. I'm good. Somebody said this look like Diddy's room. Come on, people. Stop. Did I meet Dave? Okay, see, now you're trolling. Now you're trolling. Yeah, again, I've given my analysis of how I think performances are. Kendrick had a more complete show for Mr. Morale and Big Steppers than Drake for the tour I saw